What's up, my beautiful residents? It's ALASTAIR here with a human arm, and we have some big news for you regarding everyone's favourite giant dinosaur and big hairy monkey. For years now, we've waited for a proper MonsterVerse video game. For 2014, we had that Candy Crush clone and a 20-minute long mobile FPS game. For Skull Island, we got nothing. But for Godzilla King of the Monsters, we got nothing. Oh, but for Godzilla vs. Kong, you already know where this is going. The closest we got in recent memory was the Call of Duty crossover with Godzilla vs. Kong that for some reason released a year after the film came out. And it was okay, but Godzilla and Kong being there was more of a cool visual than something that actually mattered in the game. And I just couldn't stand Warzone. I'd stand there for like 3 seconds just looking at Godzilla do something cool and someone would come along and say, start stabbing me. I raged out so hard in that game. But out from the heavens came the rumors that a new Godzilla vs. Kong game was in production, and here we are in our Lordzilla's year of 2023, and I can finally present to you the latest game in the Godzilla franchise. It's Pinball. Yes, from the renowned pinball game maker Zen Studios comes 3 new MonsterVerse themed tables that you can waste your imaginary quarters in. Who asked for this, Legendary? We asked for a Godzilla and Kong fighting game? What is this? What is this? In all fairness, they do look pretty cool, and I'm sure the 4 pinball fans in the audience are ecstatic right now. I actually remember this being announced last year, so it's nice to actually see one of the Godzilla vs. Kong games release. Does anyone else remember that 7 levels Godzilla game that was announced? Where's that? So let's take a closer look at the pinball tables.
But first, please buy my merch. It's good, I promise. The store is on our channel.
One of the tables is Kong themed and is set in the Hollow Earth, and we get to see Hellhawks, Warbats, and Skullcrawlers, and at the center of it all is Kong. And we see him fighting off the other Titans, which is a pretty cool visual. There's also a nice moment where the Hollow Earth gravity tips you upside down, like in the movie, which obviously makes the game more challenging, which I think is a nice touch. Next up, we have the Godzilla table, which looks to be set in Hong Kong during the nighttime sequence when he came ashore. The glowing dorsal plates on each side makes this one look real nice. It seems that for the majority of this table that Godzilla and Mechagodzilla are just kind of stood there. And I assume when you get a certain amount of points, they fight each other. I don't know anything about pinball. Leave me alone. The next one we get is the Godzilla vs. Kong table, which is set on the Tasman Sea during their first encounter. This one's pretty cool because we can just see them beating the hell out of each other for the duration of the match. And at one point, Mechagodzilla comes out? I don't remember that happening in the movie, but it's pretty sick to see nonetheless. Once that happens, Godzilla and Kong team up to take down Mechagodzilla. Out of all these 3, my favorite is probably the Kong one, since we get to see him fight a bunch of other Titans, which is very cool. I just think it's the coolest looking board as well, with all those Hollow Earth rocks. You know what would also be cool, Legendary? A fighting game? The Godzilla vs. Kong pinball game releases as an add-on for Pinball FX and will be coming out April 13th, which is actually super close. So if you like pinball, then this game is for you. But most people will still be waiting for a game where I can punch Monkey in the face. I might check this one out because the tables and animations do look pretty cool. What do you think of the Godzilla vs. Kong pinball machine? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. I've been ALASTAIR, and we'll see you, residents,